I'm very delayed on my one.
Yo,
Oh dear.
it's an old day. We started, bro.
Yo. Hello, everyone. And welcome to the End to End podcast. You're here with myself, the host, Double R. Yeah, no great night yesterday. I'm here with Kuda as well. How you doing?
Not bad, mate. Not bad at all.
Good, excellent. Well, let's get into the game. We don't need to introduce this guy over here. We already know what he's going to do. Right, he says it every time anyway. Right, so might as well start with the first game. Liverpool at Anfield versus United. I think it's fair to say that Sean's words about us not being, maybe Tottenham being the most difficult at their last fixture list has been proven because we were chasing shadows from minute 4 minutes in, and it looked like a whole mess. But I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna talk too much here. I don't need to talk. I'm gonna leave it to Sean. How was it yesterday? How did you feel? Here we go.
This
Like
guy
the
sounds
procedure, bro.
dejected. Oh.
Light work. I told you
Tired,
this.
bruv. Tired.
You see, I'd be tired too if I watched my team get spanked from minute 0 to 90, mate. You got
Good thing I never watched them live. I was busy coaching the future of football. Thank God.
yeah, because you knew what was gonna happen. Even if you wasn't coaching, you would have still not watched the game because you know what was gonna happen. What was that 9-0 over 2 legs? Nothing ever changed. You see, when I said
Yeah,
to you,
my maths is a bit off. I can't figure that out.
yeah, okay, cool. But as I was saying to you, you see, when I said to you, and I said it to you on the pod, and I said it to you in person, Tottenham is our hardest game that we've got left. You know what? I don't see you as competition right now. And I told you this before. I don't see you lot as competition, and that was proved yesterday because they were all over the place to your team. And you know what? When I saw the lineup, I was in stitches. I thought this guy's gonna try and play 5 at the back and put Phil Jones in. Are you all right, mate? And you got Bailey sitting on the. I was like, yo, come on, we must be able to get like an 8 or a double figures tonight. And then the midfield two of Pogba and Matic. Matic was blowing hard in after 18 minutes. Pogba, after the first goal went in and faded out. He did. You know when Homer Simpson fades back into the grass. That's what Pogba done because he saw what was coming.
It's funny. I felt sorry for Matic, because they tried to rest him for the Norwich game, and then he got so peaked they had to put him on. It's like, yo.
This is a comment from Nathan saying the next gear that Liverpool have is a madness. He's right. He's definitely right. Do you know what? I mean, there was a little chat on Twitter about it. They were like, what does Eric Berry have to do to get a game? My simple comment to him is just leave. He's not getting a game. If you, like I've said, I've called it out quite. Berry had an issue with Ole near the end of last season, and they talked it out, and he somehow ended up foolishly signing a contract, to my knowledge, extending the contract, thinking he was going to get more games. I don't know what his head must be going through for him not to. I mean, first of all, Maguire himself doesn't even know how bad he's playing based on the interview he gave before the game. He doesn't really even understand how bad he's playing. He doesn't even understand that why people are disliking him and why people are confused that he's still getting picked. Then you have Ralph Rangnick, who I don't know if someone has a gun to his head and telling him Maguire has to be picked, because our best period on the Ralph Rangnick that I can remember, Maguire wasn't playing. It was about 3 games. Maguire was not playing. And then he somehow fixed this guy back into the squad. Came on a substitute experience he didn't need to come on as, and then wormed his way back in the team. And since then, he's just been having a horrible time. At this point, Duffy, I would take anyone in this podcast ahead of Maguire. That's it. In fact, if there was a way Maguire just didn't play and we play with 10 men instead, I would prefer that. Because you might as well line up the L, actually. You might as well just get right to it. Every single goal that was scored yesterday, Maguire had a hand in it. Like, you could have said it was bad luck once, unlucky twice, 3 times, 4 times. You're doing it on purpose. You might as well be a striker for the other team. So let's just get this L out the way because I'm already getting, I can feel the frustration building. So first things first, player L definitely goes to Maguire. Just
epic fail. You are one pathetic loser.
let's just get. I'm glad to get that one out the way. Now, manager L. Well, it's unanimous, really. Well, no, actually, I was voted out. I didn't necessarily think there was much he could do, but he has made some mistakes with his player selection. Most importantly, we think against Norwich, he made a weird selection of playing Lingard, Bruno, and Pogba. And Pogba was the deepest player, which happens to be his biggest weakness defensively. Well, that was interesting. We managed to get away with it from Ronaldo scoring. You know, Ronaldo, the problem that everyone said he's the problem, he's scoring. Funny stat, we've got 0% wins without him. So if Ronaldo doesn't play, we haven't won a game. But he's the problem.
Yeah, that's nasty.
That's a very nasty stat, you know. So we can't even sneak in 1 win without Ronaldo. Wow, okay. I hope that stat is wrong because when I read it today, I didn't even have the energy to fact check. I just said, you know what, that sounds familiar. But yeah, let's give Ralph Rangnick his L because some decisions he's making in the last 2 weeks have been eye-opening. Very eye-opening. He's definitely not a manager. Let's just put it that way.
What? King of the Gangnam Press, isn't it?
It's the Gherkin
Press.
Yeah, he can create something. Doesn't mean he's a master of it.
You are one pathetic loser.
Well, like England,
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Boy. Now, my only beef with him in like this game, the setup, whatever, it's whatever, innit? You know what I mean? I thought you were gonna get smoked whether he set up the wonderful tactic. I just think the players are just dead. But like, I've only got one beef with him. It's the Maguire thing, man. I'm like, bro, it's Arsenal 2-1, yeah? Not taking Arsenal putting up a fight, you know. Hey, what Arsenal, eh? Your team. I know.
I'm delayed, so I'm just gonna have to ignore that.
Is that Nketiah again? My team. Oh, that's
Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe, is it? Today, what?
Oh, a happy Arsenal man over here.
Well, they go. At least they're putting up a fight, innit? You know what I mean? At least they're putting up a fight, boy.
They weren't top 4, bruv.
At least they're fighting for top 4, boy. Unlike some of the other teams that are going for top 4. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, my only beef with Rangnick is the Maguire thing. I just think it's very. I mean, no matter what political pressure is on him, you're not going to be the manager. It's guaranteed. Ten Hag, is on his way. So what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose not playing this guy? And if he thinks this whole what's it called, consultancy role, I don't put much stock in that role, man, because some of the things he says in his press conferences doesn't really sound like he's gonna have that much influence anyway. You know what I mean? Because at certain points, he's like, oh yeah, I don't even know what's going on with this Ten Hag thing. I'm thinking, yeah, but aren't you going upstairs for this concert? Like, what? What's going on? Do you know what I mean? Like, it don't sound like you're really in the loop. So,
bro, that
sounds like you're out of it. So.
Yeah, that consultant role, it is what it is. It's because he's only going to be there 1 day a week or 1 day a month or something silly like that. They don't have to listen to him. He's just there to give advice. Now, while personally I'd rather he had a more secure role, right? Because of the work he's done before, we know he knows his football stuff. Maybe he's not a great manager. Cool, we'll take an L on that one. But he was interim. He was never going to get the job full time. So, but my problem is we're not going to listen to him as much. And yet, we still have 2 very unexperienced people in the realm anyway, in the positions of making football decisions. We got Darren Fletcher, who still calls the ex-players to decide whether to hire Ten Hag or not. And we got Mukdo, whatever his damn name is, right? Who's more of a technical director than a actual director of football. So already he's got more knowledge about the role than the two that are already there. So they should really give him more important role. But yeah, I don't think. I don't know.
But haven't you sacked your what's he called, head of recruitment guy?
Well, yeah, apparently he quit. Yeah, apparently he quit.
He quit.
Yeah,
that's
apparently
not saucy then. I thought there was actually some movements going on there. But
yeah, apparently, or is it mutual or whatever? But he's been there for 16 years, and we can see. No, we can't. We can't see what he's done because Alex Ferguson was clearly making him look okay. But then when that legend left and David Gill, it's just been a mare. It's been a mare.
Yeah, it's no good, man. But I mean, we just covered this quickly before we go to Liverpool. But like, obviously the Ten Hag situation, he's apparently agreed the thing now. Does that mean that he gets control? Because that was the whole sticking point.
Well, that was the whole hold up. He's looked at the situation at United and said, and this is actually what makes me believe that Rangnick is not going to be there. Is he looked at the situation at United, asked him some questions about it, and then after a week, which was the same week Rangnick was giving all the words about United need this, that, and all the other, basically saying what he should be there, consulting them on, right? He then turned around and goes, "No, I want control, or else I'm not coming." That for me says a lot. You
might have watched that last night and thought, "Boy, your ass, give me a 25-year contract." I'm not going over there. But
after watching, the most depressing thing about yesterday is the players' attitude. Right, I've only rewatched the whole first half, so I've watched the highlights. But even in the highlights, even with the comments afterwards, there was no passion. And I know it's amazing that I'm coming back to these words. Obviously, we used to make fun of these words before, passionistas and all the rest of it. But there was no work rate. There was no passion. I mean, Liverpool looked like they were about to run away in the first half, and I don't even see a yellow card tackle.
No.
We're having a derby and there are almost barely no yellow cards until the youngster comes on or something like that.
Oh boy, 2-2. My God, this is a good game, boy.
This game's on fire.
Back and forth.
This is like two teams that are going for top 4.
Yeah, 100%. There's no shape in that. You have to just. As United fans, we have to just like put our hands up and just go. Right.
But you know what you said. Yeah, I'm with what you're saying, and you know me. I don't really buy into the whole passion and that whole nonsense here. But I hear it because when Pepe was getting sent off against Barcelona, yeah, they were clearly better than us. But you know what? Yeah, let's die fighting, innit? You know them ones like don't just roll over and just die, bro. You know what?
There's something I have to add.
You know what I mean? Like die fighting, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Show that at least you tried, but this man are just levels. I can live with these man are levels, but when we tried. But
not like, go to hell and back, bro.
Yeah, bro. Not like they're better than us and we're not even gonna bother to try. What is the point?
I have to add something, right? What completed me altogether was at the end of the game when they're doing the interviews, right? Now, Pogba said something in international duties. He said we're not fighting for any trophies. He made it very clear that it's the fact we're not fighting for any trophies that's bothering him. Bruno Fernandes, who's all the United top reds are like passion and he should be the captain and all the rest of it. Mm-hmm. Came out after the game and goes, Liverpool are fighting for the title, we're fighting for nothing. And you're not fighting for the badge, big man. You don't want to fight for the badge, no? You don't want to fight for the club. Don't want to fight for yourself.
I don't think that's what he really meant though. He's like, bro,
he knows English well enough to know exactly what he's saying, bro.
Yeah, but I don't think he really meant
and then the worst thing is to see him say that after watching him not have a fight during the game.
Well, the only fight he showed was when he kicked the ball into the crowd.
Into the crowd.
That's about it. Like, that's about the only fiery thing that he done, bro. And he got
the only thing he likes doing is arguing with referees. And that's probably needs to go away.
Yeah, man. But you can tell that's frustration though, because mate, your back line is shoddy, fam. And Maguire, he is the biggest problem we've got. I think even
Maguire is the biggest problem, but
he's the biggest problem,
Why?
bro. Because even look at the first goal, he was trying to play offside near the halfway line, like big man.
Oh,
Do you know who you're playing against?
bro? No,
he
no.
left.
You know
He
what?
left
Because there
Salah
was
and Trent
two
running through.
times- There was 2 times where Mane was clearly the striker. So one of you have to pick, or I'm going to go tight on him. Maguire seemed to have picked that role because like I said, in almost every single picture, there is a mistake that Maguire has made. Either it's marking someone or not marking someone or not marking the space. So he stepped up like, oh, I should go close down Mane, then stopped halfway and then looked like he wanted to track back. It's too late, big man. It's not even just Salah was fast. We all know Salah is quick. Trent was already gone before Maguire decided, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. So he's just staying there, just looking at it. Bro, you know, that guy, even to hear Roy Keane say afterwards as well, oh, we were trying to be nice to him, you know, give him a bit of PR.
Why
are
is
you
that,
giving
man?
him
Trying to be
PR?
nice to him, man.
Why are you giving him PR? And that's what made me mad, because so you're basically actively saying that, oh, we're actually holding back what we want to say because it's Maguire. We've been told to calm down on him. Are you being serious?
You got to back your boys.
Certain French players get heat all the time. And I ain't going to lie, I put my hands up. I'm not 100% sure Pogba was injured. But I tell you what.
Pogba was not there for the grind, bro. He was like, yo,
bro,
big man.
but here's the thing. And you know the worst thing is, I'm not even going to shoot him for it. You know why? Because the Norwich game, when everyone played crap and Ronaldo saved us, our fans decided we're going to clap everyone off except for Pogba. We're going to boo him.
The Pogba
So
thing
you
don't
probably
make
sat
no
there and
sense.
thought, well, it's 5 minutes in. We've already conceded. If I keep playing this game on an injury and another goal comes in, end of the game, they're going to keep talking about me. He walked off. I probably walked off. I ain't going to lie to you. I would have done the same thing. That's how the way United fans are to him, I would have done the same thing.
You know,
United fans are funny, you know. It's like
They are.
you've chosen your scapegoat, then it's like, you know what? We're not happy with this team. Who should we point at? Pogba, yeah. It's like, bro, I saw this
Every
guy was
time.
injured for most of the season anyway. You've been rubbish with and without him, so I don't really like. What difference does it make?
You know
bro?
what's
I don't know
scary?
why
When
him
he
up,
was
bro. Like,
injured,
you're gonna be so much better when he's not there.
bro, when he was injured, we were all begging for him to come back. We were all begging, this guy has to come back. We were all saying he should come back half fit. It didn't matter. Now he's here. He's just here so we can boo him. It's like a pantomime villain. We just want to boo someone. Maguire's there looking at you in the face, making mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. But it's not him that we mentioned. Like, I've spent most of Twitter yesterday and today, and everyone keeps talking about Pogba. Oh, Pogba wanted to walk off. Maguire caused us 4 goals. Why are you talking about a man that came off injured? Maguire's there causing us 4 goals. Bruno's there doing nothing, kicking the ball away when we need to keep the ball.
We've seen from Greece already that Maguire's Teflon, innit? You know what I mean? Huh? This guy was fisting up police and he still like got away with it. You know what I mean? So boy, you know, he's like Teflon, innit? You can't touch him, bro. You know, he carries on playing. He's the captain of the club. Like, absolutely wild. I mean, you know what? Yeah,
I respect that though.
Boy, it is what it is on that, boy. I mean, bloody hell, the United. I mean, we'll talk about the United feature on other pods, boy, because that's a whole other topic, boy. But yeah, let's just give. I want to give Thiago his flowers. You know what I mean?
Different class, brother.
I mean, he was playing against Cones, but still, he was pinging passes. You know what I mean? He was absolutely sourcing.
He was taking liberties, bruv.
He was enjoying himself. He would not have an easier game the rest of the season. Like, you know, I mean, that was a proper training session for him. He enjoyed life out there. Absolutely sourcing. You know, you got a Salah that's been off form, you know what I mean, since AFCON. Who turns up for him? Man United. You're like, yo, you want to build your confidence, big man? You know, here's the goal, bro. Here's the goal. Come on. Like, yo, the whole front three scored. There was this thing. I saw Mane busting reverse balls. I've never sane Mane do ever.
Mane was having too much fun. Huh? No.
I was like, Mane, That pass it down to Salah, I was like, you're not doing that again this season. Get out of here. You're not doing that again this season, yeah? You are fully looked at this man and say, you know what? I'm trying everything. I don't normally try. You know what I mean? But today's coming off, bro. I'm trying.
Bro, wasn't he trying crossfield balls with his left foot? Like,
yeah, I've been seeing people trying outside the foot passes and
Hey,
man, having fun.
Thiago done a lot of that yesterday, boy.
Man, having fun, man.
Even step overs and pulls to the left, to the right, all over the shot. You man were all over the place, bro. I loved it. I loved every minute. I loved it so much. I recorded it.
Right,
I'm gonna watch that again.
That whole situation was so pathetic. Yeah. Like, I can't think of one United fan that I saw before that game say that said United are going to win. Almost every United fan that I saw was like, yeah, probably going to lose 3-1. Some even said 5-0. Like, everyone knew what time it was. And the team, well, I didn't speak to you then, obviously. But like, every United fan that I spoke to anyway was like, yeah, we're getting beat. Everyone was like, we're getting beat. I never saw no gas that you normally see. And the team never even thought to, like, let's prove everyone wrong.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Let's prove everyone wrong and just come out with one Bandulu 0-0. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no. The man there 5 minutes in. When I saw the team 5 minutes in, 1-0, I was like, yo, this is going to be you know what I mean? Liverpool kind of took off the gas here. They came off the gas as well, like, towards the end of the first half. But the funny thing was at the beginning of the second half, the first 10 minutes, United tried a thing. Sancho had a few runs, even Elanga, there's a few 1-2s. They were looking like they were kind of opening something up there, but then they missed the chance. There was a big chance. The linesman said he was offside, but he actually wasn't offside. I don't know who he fell to. I don't know if it was
Rashford.
Rashford. Yeah, it's that wasteman Rashford, actually. I'm going to get onto that idiot as well in a bit. But yeah, what's it called?
Oh boy,
yeah.
You don't start this conversation.
But what's it called? But yeah, when he missed that chance, I was like, what have we learned about Liverpool this season, boy? Don't you dare miss a big chance against these man, bro. Because once you miss that chance, it's like they just get activated, bro. It's like FIFA. They might get the mystery ball, you know what I mean? Shooting loose. Like as soon as the other team misses, bro, it's like, yo, straight away on the other end, bang, man, it's in. I was like, yep, there you go, boy. And the joke thing was, I left the game, yeah. And when I came back, I was like, I bet you, I left it 3-0. When I walked back in, it was like sort of towards the end of the game, I was thinking, guaranteed they've scored another one. I walked in, I see 4. I was like, what a surprise. I was like, what a surprise. What an absolute surprise. But yeah, Rashford.
I saw people celebrating it wasn't 5-0. I just,
oh, man.
Like, you know, when you're looking at that from United fan, you're thinking, I want to swear, but I can't do like swear. But basically, we're in the mud.
Oh man, Rashford, yeah. Like, for me on Rashford, it's like when this guy was coming up, the PSG bouts, yeah. People were doing. I mean, some of it was tongue in cheek, but there were a few deluded fans, yeah, that were saying, "Yo, Mbappe, come outside," and that.
Oh,
you know
brother.
what I mean? Talking about Rashford, yeah. I mean, where we at today? By saying that though, to be fair, Mbappe has put a lot of man back. Even I remember Dybala when he was like coming up as well. He was one of Mbappe's rivals. But now it's like, well, where's he at? But still, man, Rashford, the fall from grace. Yo, this youth, like, he's not even trying. You're like a what's it called? A youth team player. The least you expect from the youth team man is the passion thing. Man's not even doing the passion thing. The first touch is looking meaty. Yeah. Running into alleys as he always does. I've beefed him about, even when he was having his purple patch, I've always beefed him about just running into players. But it's even worse now. He looks horrific. Absolutely horrific. I mean, Elanga, who's a limited player in my opinion, looks better than him.
Oh.
Like, come on, man. That's embarrassing.
Bro, let's open this Rashford cage for a little bit. I've always had even when Rashford was scoring, I've always had a problem with him because I could see he was limited. And I remember there was a time I had a massive argument with United fans because I said he probably won't be better than Jermaine Defoe. Now, not saying Jermaine Defoe is rubbish or anything, but he was a lethal striker. But He was a limited lethal striker. Actually, I would even say he was better than what we're seeing right now. Right? But I've always said,
Hold on, Jermaine Defoe.
yeah,
Jermaine Defoe was a gunman, bro. What?
he was a finisher.
Let's
All he
respect
wanted-
Jermaine Defoe, bro.
No,
He
but
done
all
his
he
job,
wanted-
bro.
Like,
Nah,
let's be
you
real.
need to
And-
put some
and-
respect on his name, fam.
And
Don't
Defoe
do
as well, yeah. No, I'm
Nah.
having this. Defoe never played for like a top tier team as well. Do you know what I mean? This man was bagging goes for West Ham.
Nice.
Tottenham
And
is
Tottenham.
that's the furthest.
And Tottenham are not the Tottenham that they are now. That will reach a Champions League. Well, only one Champions League final. And
But do you
You
know what?
understand?
Sorry, let me make it
Defoe was
clear.
a gunman.
It wasn't
Defoe
meant to be it wasn't really meant to be an insult to any of
was.
them, right? But what it was for me is the hype that we were putting on Rashford. We were basically trying to compare him to the Mbappes, to the Ronaldos. And I was sitting there thinking, I don't think you guys are actually watching what he's doing 90% of the game. You're probably just coming in at the end of the game and seeing he scored 2 goals. And you don't care how he got them.
Bro,
What?
he was seduced by the one flip flap, bro. You know what I mean? they see the one flip flap and the knuckleball shot and free kick here, and they get gassed like
The
bro,
knuckleball that he, well, then again, him and Ronaldo numbers are very similar right now. It's like 1 in 1,000. But like, so I never saw him being that type of person. Just like it, everyone right now is watching Elanga and saying, no, yeah, he's limited. He ain't going past this certain point. I thought exactly the same thing for Rashford, right? But I knew we could use him to be lethal and score goals. So when he was scoring goals, I was like, yeah, cool. My biggest gripe, especially this season, you've been playing shocking. Ralph has dropped you, probably to give you a respite. You have had your PR team come out to say that, oh, we're going to leave. We're looking for options. Make all these noise. Since then, you have gone back to the team. You've been like almost undroppable. And your performances were even worse than what it was before. Like, even worse. You're not physical. You're not even running past players no more. You can't control the ball. You have no skills. And when you do take a shot or have the chance, you're either hitting it straight at the goalkeeper or hitting it wide.
Well, that shot he took at Newcastle, that almost went for a throw-in, innit? that was wild.
Yeah, even that one that he took at Newcastle, look at the position you're in. What on God's green earth went into your head to think, I'm going to shoot from here with my weak foot that you don't even cross with?
I said, bro, I don't rate Rashford, bro. I don't know why people just get seduced, like I said, but seduced by the speed and the flip flap.
Yeah, but you know what? The whole team's garbage. You understand? And you got a man, right? I'm not a Rashford fan in it, but I reckon if Rashford went to another team that he had half decent service, he could probably get the numbers up for in a season. But when he's there in the United team, he's got to go to hell and back to try and get towards goal because you're not creating nothing. The whole team's garbage.
No. We can't even come with that excuse because Rashford doesn't track back. Rashford is not making intelligent runs. He's standing in front of the defender every time. He takes the ball. If he can control the ball, then he runs into the defender.
Who is going to find him apart from Pogba? Who else is going to find him?
Well, Bruno's the one I gave him most of his goals when he was here, when he was scoring.
When was that? Last season?
Well, yeah, most of last season.
All right, last season. This season, Fernandes has not been it for.
It's not. I don't even think it's a Fernandes problem.
Yeah, but I hear that obviously the service is limited, but bro, I judge Rashford when he actually gets the ball in the box, bro. What he actually does, the decision making, the things he does are dumb, bro. It's not like he's getting starved, bro. That's like Gabriel Jesus, bro. That guy's a waste man, but he gets loads of chances on the ball, and he still looks like a clown. But he's got good numbers because obviously he plays for a decent team. That's like he'd be another Jesus at Man City. Do you know what I mean?
Right, let's say Ronaldo now, yeah. Ronaldo, yeah, what is he? Third in the goal scoring table?
Yeah.
Right. Now, if Ronaldo was in another team, if he was in Liverpool or City's team, you think them numbers wouldn't be higher?
No, the numbers would be higher.
100% because there's no service. The rest of the team is garbage, bro. But
I'm
not going to compare Ronaldo to
I'll give you something.
Rashford.
Maybe Ronaldo still has the goals.
Ronaldo scored like 21 goals this season. Yeah, Rashford has scored 3. If Rashford's on another team and he can double his record, he'll go 6. He's still having a bad season. Just like we're saying, he's having a shocking season. 3 goals. You know that season where everyone was saying Man United should sell Martial, right? Rashford is actually having a worse season than that. Plus, at least Martial was giving something to the team. Rashford's not giving nothing.
Well,
He's
none of them
another
are giving
player
nothing.
that would
Look
not
at
have
your
been there. He
captain.
would have been he's a shadow.
Yeah, but your whole team's a shadow. I'm not being
Sure.
funny. Rashford, yes, he's
The whole
having
team
a,
is
but the
bad,
whole
but there's some players that are worse than the worst, but they're not getting called out on it. Rashford is one of them. Maguire is one of them. These guys are the worst of the worst.
Bruno's another one. I mean, they're hype,
don't say Bruno.
Yeah,
Kuda.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
say Bruno.
I'm not.
Stat padding,
say
bro.
Bruno.
Stat padding. You know what I mean? That man there, bro.
I've called Bruno out for the way he gives away the ball as it is. Now he doesn't have the stat padding to go with it. So now he's just giving the ball away. And you know when people get up in arms and say, no, but he tries, he runs around. Runs around where? He runs forward. He doesn't run back.
Yeah, but you know what? You see what I don't understand about even your manager Double R, yeah? If you've seen all these players week in, week out are not giving you the performances that you need, why haven't you tried some of the other youngsters? Because the season's a write-off anyway. At least see what's there in the club, because it's not it, big man. It's not the answer.
On top of Ralph Ratnick constantly playing these players, I don't know who's making the decision of giving them new contracts as well before new managers come. How Bruno's got now a new contract, but we don't know if the new manager's going to want him or not. Doesn't make sense to me. We're talking about giving Rashford a new contract. His man's already on 250. What are we going to pay him for the dross he's been giving us this season?
350. He deserves it, bro.
Right? Yeah, so Rashford, Luke Shaw. We're going to give Luke Shaw a contract. For what? For what?
But
He deserves it.
I think
we're giving these people credit for being down in the dumps.
It's peak, but it's peak over there because you can't just get rid of it. I know it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna get rid of bare of these players, but big man, like who is gonna buy this man, bro? Who's gonna pay them these wages that they are?
That's my problem. You're already overpaying them. Yeah. So no one can buy them. For instance, Sevilla would probably buy Martial, but they don't want to pay the 45 million, then plus try and pay his wages that he's on. Makes complete sense because that would destroy their waging bill, right? It's not that they don't like him or they don't want him, they can't afford him. So there's another example of a player that you've given a big contract to. Now you're going to double down and give them a bigger contract. Who's buying them? So I'm trying not to swear, but it's really hard, yeah? They're already messing up. They're now going to give them a bigger contract. For what?
Yeah, but this is what
for their service.
Yeah, but this is what you lot do. This is what you're doing to attract the players, because right now you lot are not it. So right, if you lot never offered Sancho that big contract that he's on now, do you think he would have turned out for you? Look?
No, I think Sancho actually wanted to come through us. I don't think it was a contract thing, but boy,
listen,
his agent did the right thing. Let's just be real.
What, to his age, 350? What's his next contract gonna look like?
350, bro. Just don't listen to.
He's one of the highest paid players in the league. It's Ronaldo. I know De Gea's up there. And he's
another guy we want to give a contract. Oh my god, we want to give De Gea a new contract. It's not like his contract's running out, by the way.
He deserves it though. Do you know what? To be honest, I think he deserves it more than anyone, because to play.
No, you're a wicked guy. You know that.
Hold on 1 second.
You are a wicked somebody.
Hear me out. The reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because even the Norwich game. Go back to the Norwich game. If it wasn't for him, you're not winning that game. You know. Forget what Ronaldo's done. You lot should have been dead and buried if it wasn't for him.
What, for the one save that he made? The one decent save. And we're always saying is he stretched out his hand to get the hand to it. It's not like he broke his back or anything like that.
To be honest, to be playing in goal with that defense that's in front of you, especially your club captain, and you can see he don't like passing to that club captain because he don't trust him.
They both don't trust each other. It's the most ridiculous thing.
Make the whole team don't trust him.
Don't trust each other. Like, make it up. Maguire looks at De Gea and goes, "I'm not passing the ball to you." Then tries to dribble the guy that's faster than him to get it. Then he, out of desperation, passes the ball. De Gea goes, "I'm not passing back to you either." Lumps it long and gives away the ball. Nah.
But you
I
know
feel
what?
sorry for. I ain't gonna lie. You see this guy here? I feel sorry for him.
He's got a
I
big job
hope
ahead
the
of him.
fans give him
He's got
time.
his work cut out, man. Because like I said, man, I know he wants to get rid of them players, but he's gonna have a big problem trying to get rid
They've
of
already
them.
said to him he can't get rid of certain players. They've already said to him he can't get rid of certain players because
He's
of the
gonna be
contract.
stuck with them idiots.
Yeah.
And those players have what now got how many managers sacked now?
So yeah,
two managers sacked?
he's stuck
You know
with
what I mean?
Maguire. He's stuck with Bruno. He's stuck with Rashford. He's going to be stuck with Luke Shaw, and he's definitely going to be stuck with De Gea.
Well,
So-
to be honest,
A
that
core
means
nonsense.
you're gonna have Maguire until his career is over, then, because ain't no one gonna take him off you.
Ain't no one buying him. I know that. I've come to terms with that. I've come to terms with it.
But you know
Right?
what?
It's going to take a big manager, and I hope this guy has character to just drop him and go, no, we're not even putting you on. Like I said, I got a big disappointment in Radnick because yes, he took advantage of the fact Maguire was injured, but the speed in which he rushed him and destroyed the partnership that we had going on at the time that was working, I've never really looked past that. And you played him before you played Eric Bailly as well. Like the worst thing is the way he's treating Eric Bailly, you think Eric Bailly is rubbish.
Do you know what? Sorry to cut you off there, but you know what makes it worse? Just roll back a couple seasons ago. Remember, you lot sold. What's his name?
Chris Smalling.
You sold Chris Smalling for 2 million and bought that fridge for 80 something mil. Are you having a laugh, brother? Who sanctioned that deal? Are you mad?
So the damaged fridge with no warranty on it.
Isn't it, boy?
It's peak. It's peak.
But you know what? I'm glad my team done what they done yesterday, boy. Luis Diaz, he's another one, bro. Menace.
Yeah, but
Menace
Luis
is
Diaz,
like
for me, the Premier League, the two best signings of January for me is Luis Diaz and that Tottenham guy, what's his name? Kulusevski. How you say it?
Yeah, he's quality. Yeah, he's
Them
quality.
two have been the biggest way. Them man have just came into the league and just what is it, bro? They are not doing got a bed in. You know what I mean? Marinated to the league, bro. Them man have just started off from day, bro. They're absolutely smoking. But yeah, man. I mean, the top four race, boy. I mean, you see your team. You know what I mean? At least Arsenal are kind of battling, but boy. The wheels are kind of coming off, but I know they're kind of putting up a valiant fight at Stamford Bridge right now. But 3 losses in a row. I'm starting to see some fans say Arteta out, something that I haven't heard for months.
Yeah.
For months I hadn't heard that, boy. You know what I mean? And
To be
it
fair,
comes with the injuries as well. You know what I mean?
yeah. To be fair, someone on our show called it last time he was on. OB, I have to give him credit. Because he said if 1 or 2 players get injured from this Arsenal lineup, he said it's not going to go well. He was 100% right because the moment the injuries came, the losses came with it.
yeah.
I don't know how. Then again, they still got 2 games in hand. So
Do you know what?
A game in hand, sorry.
Yeah, but Abbas, you know what it is? You see, when it comes to these Arsenal fans, when I hear, he ain't T and he's injured, big man, he's always injured. What do you expect? Like,
Yeah, I don't think it was him. It was really because I think he did mention that Tierney's always injured, so it's not even him.
no, but yes, I've heard it mentioned, brother. And they say,
yeah,
no,
certainly
but
I've heard that.
Xhaka's playing left back. Yeah, but you knew you needed a left back because he's always injured.
Yeah.
So
What
I
happened to
don't
the second left back? They got one for free, didn't they? The black guy, I forgot his name.
Oh, he's playing today, isn't it? Tavares.
Lokonga.
No, Lokonga is the midfielder. Tavares.
I don't know.
Because
Because you see, when they played us, they were all over the shop as well. So
yeah, but you know what I mean. That's playing against Liverpool. I don't even count them games for Arsenal, boy. You know what I mean? But like, I'm looking at it. I don't like Arteta. Man's a Barcelona youth product here, so I'll never like him, and I'll always wish harm on him.
who's that?
Yeah. So I'll never want to see him do well here, and the longer he suffers, the better. You know what I mean? Agendas must agenda over here. However, actually, I was gonna say I feel sorry for him, but you know what? Nah, I don't feel sorry for him. I was gonna say I feel sorry for him for the injuries, but there's a few players that have been let go who will be very useful right now.
Oh,
And I'm not even talking about the big one like the Aubameyang. Yeah, but look at Ainsley Maitland-Niles, for example.
yep.
That is a very useful. He's not a special player or anything like that yet, but bro, Ainsley is an extremely useful player. He can play right back, he can play left back, and he will give you a 5 out of 10 in any position. You know what I mean? He can even play like sort of a wing position. Why'd you let him go? You're playing Cedric. You had to play Xhaka at left back. Bro, this guy, yeah, he's some of his man management and the way he does things, yeah.
I think Nathan's disagreeing with you there, boy. He says dead food.
Nah, bro. I think them people are useful, man. They're useful spot players. And now, yeah, you're having to play Xhaka at left back. You can play Ainsley. There's no way you can ever tell me that. You know what I mean? Xhaka could do a better job at left
whatever
back.
his name is, the right back. He's terrible.
Who? Cedric.
Yeah, he's
bro.
terrible.
Yeah, Cedric ain't got no legs, man. Cedric ain't got no legs.
Yeah, but look who the alternative was, Bellerin.
Boy.
Mad.
The man there. But no, man, I think I tell you, man, some of his decisions were a bit.
This is the one player that confused me the crap out of me.
Yeah.
This is the one player.
That was mad.
I just.
Uzi
as
I
well.
mean, that's another one. I mean, these are useful players that will be playing right now in this.
Well, this was when he was making his mark on the team, trying to be disciplinary or whatever he was trying. Didn't quite work for him, mate.
Now the wheels are coming off a bit on that way. The wheels are coming off a bit, but boy, it is what it is, boy. This top four. I mean, for Arsenal, the plus point is that Man United are rubbish, and Tottenham will always do at Tottenham, so they're still in with a very good chance of still getting this top four. You know what I mean? So, boy. Oh boy.
I'll be honest, sir. You're right. You're right. We've only been outspent by City, and we are seasons behind them. So that's what you call bad management and bad structure.
That is the statement of the day, bruv.
Oh no, take it back. Nathan's agreeing with you.
Of course, man. Nathan knows ball, bruv. Come on. Let's be serious. Come on, man. But yeah, no. I think there's a few useless guys, man. There's this Saliba youth that all the Arsenal fans tell us about.
What is going on with him? 2 years of loan. I don't get it.
Forever on loan, always in teams of the weeks or whatever in Liga, never gets a chance.
He's actually a good player. I don't get it, bro. I do not get it.
Yeah, but see, you still got Rob Holding in them, man. They're sniffing about. You know, it's a bit silly, to be honest. It's a bit silly. You know what I mean? I've even heard like little murmurs of Lacazette chatting about how he could possibly stay at Arsenal. I'm like, big man, nah, bro. The time
hasn't he? He's got 4 goals this season as well, hasn't he? Something ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, time's done. Time's done, man.
Yeah, like.
Well, let's move on to the other top 4 rivals. Yeah, there's obviously three teams in it going for it. I mean, Tottenham, they were starting to look kind of solid, and then the Tottenhamness just came up because they surprised me with the Aston Villa one. Because I thought they were going to lose away to Aston Villa. I was like, yeah, this is where they're going to fumble it. But they won there. You know what I mean, somehow walked away with a 4-0. I was looking at that thinking, okay, you know, Conte's got these man on smoke. He even came out with that thing where he said, like, oh, you have to smell the blood of your opponents and all that. Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, man's trying to bring the killer instinct to Spurs. And then lo and behold, boy, Brighton come and do them up. Just a week before they done up Arsenal, you know, Kings of North London, Brighton. So, man.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see the Brighton message? We own North London.
Boy, you can't even argue with them.
Can't argue, bro.
I'm not arguing, but well, I could say something. Nah, let me not say nothing.
It is kind of weird though, because like Brighton usually can't score goals. That's the most hilarious thing about.
I go from Trossard was sick though, boy.
Yeah,
he just dummied Dyer, bro, and slotted it in. Yeah, sweet.
You know that fake shot in FIFA, boy.
Yeah, bro. Yep.
Done him.
You press the A.
But you know what? To give credit to Tottenham, they had 4 wins on the bounce.
That's what I'm saying. It was looking good.
Brighton at the beginning of the 4 wins. West Ham, Newcastle, Aston Villa, and then they came to lose. So maybe they'll get back to winning ways. You hope
The
they
fixtures
don't.
are on paper easier than Arsenal's. On paper. You know what I mean?
Don't even know.
Whose fixtures?
Tottenham's fixtures, they're easier on paper.
Wow, they've got Brentford and Leicester, and then Liverpool, and then
Apart from
Arsenal.
Liverpool, I think they,
I think you
Arsenal are away to Chelsea right now. This is their game in hand.
But they're doing well to stay in it, though.
You know what I mean? This is their game in hand. I mean, they might win it. Who knows? But boy, it's kind
You know what? They're putting up a fight. What more can you ask for than putting up a fight, turning up and actually scoring some goals, making like you go for it, innit? That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Injuries, all sorts, they're going for it. Like, hats off to them. I'll take my hats off to them. At least they turned up today and said, you know what? At least we tried.
Yeah. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Michael Carrick, to be fair, what's his name? Michael Carrick did get a 1-1 over there, didn't he? Stamford Bridge. That was Michael Carrick's.
What we won. What we won.
Win. I remember Jorginho making a mistake and what's it called?
Yeah, well, Sancho scored.
Sancho
We
scoring.
won. Maybe we drew up. You know what?
I think it was a draw.
It might actually be a draw. I might be
But it was a valiant effort anyway. But they were showing much more effort than what they do these days.
You're right. It was a draw, 1-1.
Yeah, man. Nah, man, it is what it is, man. I mean, what else have we got, man?
FA Cup. We got to talk about the FA Cup games, the 2 of them.
Boy, I don't know about the second one you're talking about, but yeah, all right.
Before we do another Liverpool segment of them winning against a Manchester club, we have to talk about the Chelsea Crystal Palace one. What was your opinion on that one?
Just the typical Palace against Chelsea, man. It's like this team. You know, most of the big teams, Palace, throughout history, have done something. You know what I mean? Chelsea's is that team, like, I can't even remember at any point where we beat them. You know what I mean? Or caused a little upset or whatever. We might have, but I don't remember it anyway. But we seem to always just fold, I guess. The first half, I thought Palace were pretty decent, kept the ball, but again, not really threatening. You know what I mean? Not really threatening. And then
That can't be true.
look at the guys I'm always complaining about, guys. Tyreek Mitchell. What did I say?
Man got England call up.
I told you guys, yeah, like, yo, this guy is techless, bro. He's basically Aaron Wan-Bissaka at left back, bro. You know what I mean? Just a basic footballer, bro. He treats the ball like a hot potato, bro. What did he do? Get the ball, start fumbling about with it, bro. The stupidest position, lost it, and lo and behold, boy, you got bloody Loftus-Cheek scoring a volley. Someone's always going to get +5 shooting from against Crystal Palace. You know what I mean? You got this guy just volleying it. You know, he ain't volleying nothing for 5 years. You know what I mean? Until now, you know. And as soon as they scored that, we tried to go for the game too much. You know what I mean? Left ourselves open, and then you got Mason Mount. Mason Mount, or was it Werner? I can't remember whoever it was. Scored the second one.
I think it's Mason Mount.
Yeah, it was Mason Mount. And the game was done at that point. You know what I mean? And, I mean, the other key point was Anderson missed quite a big chance at 2-0. That might have made it a little bit tasty towards the end, but, you know, probably too little too late at that point. Yeah, man. It was just like, again, decent first half. One mistake just triggered, you know what I mean? Triggered the goal, and then it was just a wrap from then. It was quite comfortable for Chelsea from that point. You know, I saw some of the Chelsea fans, you know, they were talking as if, you know, the second half we changed things. And I was like, you didn't change nothing, bro. You know what I mean? You capitalized on Tyreek's mistake, bro. You know what I mean? There wasn't there wasn't some, you know, Tuchel masterclass, bro. Get out of it. You know. And as for that comment, boy, that's a no. That's a hell no, boy. You know, can stick to Super Arteta, bro.
Bro, you know, the wickedest
No
thing
one
is
rated it at the beginning of the season,
that's
bro.
what I'm saying. They turned their nose up at Patrick for Arteta.
Saying he was going to get relegated. Yeah, keep that.
Yeah, all that.
Not really the time to talk because they're losing 1-0 to Newcastle at this moment in time, but he he has done a good job.
I was
basically.
wondering why you didn't bite on that one, boy. You were just
I was like,
I just looked at the scoreline for
I'm like,
yeah.
still losing, but boy, Newcastle away is proving to be a difficult game nowadays, boy. I mean, the way
So
they're
it's the
playing.
Brighton game by the looks of things. Come on, Brighton, boy. Keep going.
So half time, yeah, 0-0.
Yeah, come on.
And they're struggling to break teams down again.
You know what? Brighton can be a difficult game, bro. That's one team I don't like because you never know what type of Brighton team is going to turn up.
Yeah,
They're a bit on the roll right now, isn't it?
Southampton are like that. Innit? Southampton is like you can either smoke them or they can just do something, you know. We saw that on the weekend, didn't it? You know what I mean? They go wallop by Chelsea 6-0, and then they go and beat Arsenal. So yeah.
When Southampton goes wrong, it's a calamity, bro. It's a calamity, bro. Oh yeah, so well, obviously we're gonna have to talk about Man City's second team losing out to Liverpool. The FA Cup semi-final. Did I say anything wrong, Sean?
No, because their second team put a better fight than your first team. Go on. Marge.
Oh my days, boy.
Go for the war on that one, boy.
Yeah, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, but their second team is
Freshness in the water, boy.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, that's that. And it was mainly that keeper as well that shagged it for them, boy. Like Stephanie.
Oh, what was he thinking?
What was he on, boy?
Thinking?
Absolutely. You know he was trying to get that Edison moment. You know that moment where Jota was sliding in and he just passed it. You know what I mean? Passed it to the side a bit. Man tried that, boy. Tried that with the African King, boy. No, that's the same, bro. Huh? Them legs go foo-foo behind them, bro. Them legs reach.
Yeah, Mane meant business, bro. Do you think that was gonna slide? No way.
Absolutely clattered. And you know what? Yeah? Liverpool fans are the funniest fans online. You know? The most sensitive, petty fans, bro. Like, bro, how could this man here dig out a tweet from donkeys years ago with Stephen you talking about? Oh yeah. I got a trial at a Liverpool lads, and the man got that up like boy, the goodie flopped in it. I was like, bro, who was there scrolling through my man's tweets, man? You know what I mean, looking for something.
Somebody banked that. Somebody took that personally, bro.
Oh my days, absolute joke, man. But yeah, man, I mean, second half they tried a thing, you know what I mean? Tried a little comeback, you know, made it a little bit interesting, but it's too little, too late, man.
Bro, I was fully disgusted on Saturday because I was out. Yeah, obviously I was out with Sean, and I didn't realize how much I hated Liverpool so much that I almost started cheering. Actually, I did cheer.
Yeah, that's about to correct
Man
you,
City,
David.
you know. I cheered for Man City. That's how much I hate Liverpool. Still wasn't enough. Still wasn't enough.
You know what? To be honest, we should have scored more goals in that second half.
Yeah,
we should have.
I do think his substitution for Thiago was nuts, but then watching him yesterday probably was knowing the results and watching him yesterday probably right.
But decision. You know what? That's when you got faith in your team to be able to take a player like that off and the depth of our squad.
Hey, don't try and come on here because you man did not have confidence in Henderson when he was coming on.
Who?
You and the other fan?
No, not me, bro.
No, there was no confidence when Henderson came on.
Hey, I rate my team. I rate my team captain, innit? My team captain's won some trophies, you know, like that. So
anyway, let's move on.
Not the time for sideline.
We can't start comparing captains, boy, because Emma's captains have been relegated 3 times in that. It's long. 4 times, nothing. Let's say
1 season, technically.
Yo, are you gonna get anyway? Yeah,
he left the team to go to another team, and they got relegated as well.
Boy, yeah, it should be interesting, boy. This United rebuild, boy. But I'm saying, man, they're gonna be hiccups, boy, because them contracts. Boy, it's gonna be hard to move on them players, boy.
Yeah, I think United, the behavior already is a sabotage already for whatever change that could possibly come. So they're already sabotaging the change for what? Media, following, marketing. Like
All right,
Klopp
you-
said, when Klopp had an interview with United, they said it was like Disneyland. They weren't a football club. Surprise, surprise. Nothing's changed. So
yeah.
and
Hey, what else, man? What else is there?
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't watch any of the games during the during the weekend.
Some of
It's
them were
really
dead and
bad,
kind of
but yeah,
meaningless,
I didn't
bro.
watch any of them, bro. I can't remember any of them.
Some of them
I
were
remember trying to watch Match of the Day to have something down, and then so it's Wednesday now. It's too late. It's gone out my head. And after yesterday's results, I don't think I like football too much anyway.
but
Yeah, F1 man now.
Yeah, I'm looking for another sport.
This guy just be looking for anyone in red. It's like, yo, that's my
you
new
can
thing
you
now.
can go baseball, follow the Glazers.
What?
Yeah.
No. But no, like, bruv. Also, you've got 5 games left. I'm half mind to make sure I'm doing something every time their games are going.
Okay, quickly. Okay, everyone. Sean, who you got to finish for?
Do you know what? I'm not even being funny, but I reckon it's gonna be Tottenham. I reckon Tottenham might do it.
Tottenham, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be different. I'll just go Arsenal. Boy, that's a long pause, bro. Back your boys.
Say it with chess.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna say United.
All right. Boy, whoever won. The maddest thing is that whoever finishes that, the other team that doesn't finish is crisis talk. Right? Crisis talk.
Well, okay.
And it's funny because the other team, people are saying, I'm hearing from all the fans, it's like either one top 4 or nothing. Top 4
Yeah,
or nothing.
that's me.
You know what I mean?
That's 100%
Everyone's
me.
like top 4 or nothing. You know what I mean? So, boy.
3-2
100%
for Arsenal.
I'm seeing it come. Okay. Hey, my Arsenal prediction is coming. Come on.
Yeah,
When
so
I'm putting up a fight there, right?
if Arsenal don't get top 4, I don't actually think I don't think it's failure for them. I don't think it's crisis talks. They finished 8th.
Do you know what it is? I think I agree with you out of context. If we're looking at it generally, because before the season, I don't think anyone had Arsenal to be top 4 anyway. People probably didn't even put them to be top 6 even.
Hey.
But in the context of the season,
It's because of their game in hands that everyone's got a bit excited.
yeah, but then they were because of you guys' wobbles and Tottenham's wobbles as well, they were looking kind of like they were the front runners. You know what I mean? I can understand them being disappointed. You know what I mean? To not get over the line, sort of thing. But yeah, generally, yeah, you were saying,
Mate, that goal was scruffy, innit?
Boy, he's fighting to tooth and nail for it, bruv. He's going to hell and back for Arsenal. That's what he's going to do. He's going to hell and back. He's fighting for that.
Yeah.
Go on, lad.
Anyway, but let's okay, so we've got that. The other one position that's something I think is between Burnley and Everton, isn't it? The last relegation spot. I think those are the 2 teams that are kind of
Burnley, Everton, Watford.
I mean, just for the 18th one.
Oh no. Yeah, you're right. It's Everton or Burnley.
Everton and Burnley, between them 2. I mean, I'll start with Sean again. What do you say? Everton and Burnley to get relegated.
I'm gonna go Burnley.
Boy, I'll be different again, boy. Lamps, get out of here.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I want to see Burnley out of this league.
Either way, I'll be happy with either of them teams that being out.
Yeah, for the Brexit football they've been giving us for years upon years, I would like to see them out. But my God, would it be hilarious Lampard getting relegated?
Oh,
after all the talks of Lampard being the next top manager.
Yeah,
relegation,
that's a joke still.
Hold that relegation humbly, bro.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Do you know who's kind of slowed down under the radar? Stevie G, boy. Started well. Got the what's it called? Coutinho stimulus package. The last few results.
Oh, Gerrard's in a bit.
You know what I mean? Not to say relegated, I'm just saying like form-wise. He started off nice, but now it's like, It's like, you know what I mean? The new manager bounce is kind of bounced off, boy.
Don't worry, that will come back hopefully for him next season.
They're in a terrible run as well, actually. What, 1 win and 4 losses in the last
That's what I'm
5
saying,
games?
bro. That's what I'm saying. The what's it called? The recent form has been kind of smelly, bro. Kind of smelly, boy. But yeah, it is what it is,
What
boy.
games have they got next, actually? They have got Leicester, Norwich, Burnley, got Liverpool. Yeah, so I hope they pick up after that game. Crystal Palace, Burnley, and Man City, the last game of the season. I bet Sean Hobbs they pick up that one too.
You know what the thing is? You see what my team's playing on your head because you're worried about what's going on with my team. I think you got to worry about your own business, rude boy.
I don't need to worry about it. I'd rather if we're not getting top 4, I don't want anything else.
Yeah, but to be honest, if you carry on the way you are, you'll be in the conference of the Europa League. You're not even going to be in Europa. You're going to be in the conference.
Yeah, play the kids. Play the kids. I don't
and
mind.
That's what you deserve right now.
I don't mind. Play the kids. Play the kids
That's
on that
cool.
one.
It is what it is, man.
Give them some time to develop.
I think that's it, boys. Has he got anything else?
All good, man. All good. Actually, well, no. I'm going to take myself out of this, right? I kind of know what answer I'm going to expect from Sean. So, looking at the table right now and the results that are live and kicking as they are right now, who's more likely to come out with this title?
Boy, I still feel Liverpool, man. I feel they got this momentum with them. You know what I mean? The momentum is with Liverpool, man. I don't know, man. Man City kind of seem like they're stalling, you know. I can see a fumble. You know what I mean? On the way, bro. I can't see. You know what it is? I can't see Liverpool dropping any points. Like any game. I feel like they will just find some way to win. Whereas Man City, I can just see them just having an off day and not being able to score and just having a nil. Yeah, I think Liverpool can have one of them games and just have one nonsense goal, bro. That thing could take 6 deflections. You know what I mean? And Mane will come and tap it in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's something about Liverpool, you know what I mean, that it will just happen. That goal will just go in somehow. Whereas Man City, I don't know. It's almost like Man City, everything has to be working fine. The whole team, everything has to be perfect for them to be winning. You know what I mean? You rarely ever say Man City, oh yeah, they played rubbish, but they won the game. You know what I mean? That don't really happen to that team.
Yeah, but you know what it is? I think their biggest problem is having that clinical finisher. That's what their biggest problem is.
What's he called? What's his name? Jesus, like that clown, bro.
Yeah. And
I know he's going to score against Madrid. I've already accepted he's going to score against Madrid. But I don't care, bro. I'm keeping the same energy, bro. He's useless. He's so useless. He squanders so many like cutbacks where he does some nonsense shots. Like, come on, bro. He's rubbish. I'm sure he'll cut that back at the burner bar.
Yeah. You know what? I will say, right? You know, without the tinted windows and the hate and all the rest, the momentum is definitely on Liverpool's side. Well, I'm looking at Man City, and like you said, there is a fumble in them. There is a fumble in them. And it's actually funny that you point something out because I was actually trying to work out why is it that I never trust, even when they are winning. Because even the last time when they won by 1 point, I didn't trust them then either. Right? And actually, what you've just said actually has just gone into my head and gone, that was actually it. They don't win ugly. They do not win ugly. Even when they're winning, there's a lot of good football being played. Perfect example. Let's see this game that we're watching right now. Chelsea have had most of the possession. They look like they're the better team. Arsenal are winning. I don't see that from Man City at all.
I've never really seen it. If they have, it must be, you know, I mean, the odd games. I'm sure a Man City fan could point that out. But for me, as watching as a casual, I've never seen it. I've not seen it. I've not seen Man City play.
And I have to say, I have to put it on.
And I've definitely seen Liverpool play.
Liverpool are the kings of winning. Oh my God, the juju is strong in there. Some of their games, bro.
I thought it was a goal. Where you said, "Oh my God." Yo, we move, but we move. What are we saying, man? Should we got predictions or not?
Of course.
Ooh, I don't even have the games, but yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm gonna run the games. Don't worry, I got them ready.
Good man.
Let's start this off. Spicy one.
Hmm.
Arsenal v United.
Ooh.
Ah,
Emirates, yeah?
yeah.
Arsenal at home.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal.
I want to go 2-1 Arsenal. I have a feeling Ronaldo will just turn up for no reason. You know what?
That's
2-1
it.
United. I can just see Ronaldo just turning up out of nowhere for no
But
reason
you know what?
against
You know
Arsenal.
what? It all depends if he plays, bro.
Hmm.
Yep.
Although
And the
he's
thing
rested
is-
that one game, and I'm sure he'll be itching to come back. That guy, bro.
After what he's been through, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But like I
On that
said,
note, actually, well,
yes.
yeah, man. Rest in peace, man. Because I know how difficult it is losing someone in the family. I've at least recently lost someone in my family as well. So I can't imagine how it would be with a child as well. So, all the prayers and thoughts go to his family. Definitely on that one. In terms of my prediction, if he does play, if he's got the heart to play, yeah, I'm gonna go for a 3-2 United win. It would just be like United to win a game after getting pammed. Really, a game that most people think we won't win. So yeah, I'm going United on that one, 3-2.
All right. We have got Liverpool v Everton. I'm going with a 4-0, mate. I don't care.
6-0. Man, rubbish, bro. They're gonna get fried.
Bro, 5-0. It's just not.
Useless, bro.
Everton are finished, bro. There's just nothing. They have nothing. Yeah, they're finished. But they're even losing now. Just to make it worse. Losing now to Leicester. What
At
about
home as well.
5-0, bro?
And it's not even a Leicester that's that good anyway.
Right. We've got Chelsea v West Ham. I'm going 3-3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for a 1-1 draw here as well, man.
I'm going for a West Ham win. 2-1.
Right, we got Palace v Leeds.
I miss Bielsa, you know. I miss Bielsa, man. If this was Bielsa, I would have confidently said 3-1, you know. Oh, man.
I'm going 2-0 Palace, though.
Yeah, nah, I'm going to go a close game. 2-1 Palace. 2-1 Palace, close game.
I'm not going
A
to
bit
lie.
more defensive now.
Oh, I'm going to go for a league win, you know.
Yeah, bro. See the man there, bro. No rating the IC3 managers. We see.
It's not even that. You know I rate Vieira, bro. I think he's done an excellent job. It's just that the way leagues are now, they just seem to be creeping these wins. So yeah, 1-0 to Leeds. What, Vernon missed?
I knew it was too good to be true, you know.
Oh,
Man City are 1-0 up.
Oh, it's a one man's face. Nah, bro. With Man City, you're gonna wait until 65 minutes. If they get to 65 minutes at 0-0, they start to play funny, bro. They get bare nervy, blood. Bare nervy, blood. Don't put your hopes up until 65 minutes. I learned that from watching Pep's Barca, bro. That was one of the worst teams to be in the title race with, bro. Annoying, blood. Anyway, don't worry, there's still time.
Yes.
that's thrown short off course, bro.
Nah, it hasn't. I'm just thinking now, let's throw it. All right, last game, yeah. We're gonna go. Let's go Brentford v Spurs.
Ooh. Yo, that is oh my days. Flick of the coin, boy.
I'm telling you, because I was looking at maybe Leicester Villa, yeah. But I thought to myself, no,
This is spicy.
no.
This is
Yes.
spicy, bro.
This is a type of game that this will have you thinking if you're gambling.
Yeah, that accumulator can go in tatters, bro.
I tell you what, I'll be honest, this wouldn't go in my accumulator, bro. This wouldn't go in my accumulator.
I'm gonna
After
go.
what Brentford did to Chelsea, this ain't going no accumulate of mine, bro. Tell you that.
I'm gonna go 2-2.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Brentford.
I'm going 2-1 Brentford. I'm not gonna lie.
Ericsson against his former team.
Yeah, he's scored a
smoky
free
settings, man.
He's scoring a free kick.
And there you have it, boy.
Gamble responsibly.
When the fun stops, stop.
Yeah, boy. Anyway, yeah, if you've enjoyed pod, make sure to like, subscribe, share. Come on, guys, leave that like, man.
Yeah, man, throw some comments in. I don't mind arguing with people online. I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
time. I got time. It's more exciting than watching United play.
It is what it is, boy. Anyway, we'll catch you guys again next week. Later.
Adios.
Bye.